Hello, welcome to Salt and Light Canning. I'm Jessica and this is not my kitchen. Today we are out in my pantry, which is just a few shelves we have set up in the garage. And that's where I keep all of my pantry storage. I did get a request to show some of my pantry, so that's what I'm doing today. Happy New Year. I hope that you are just having the most awesome and blessed time. We have had an awesome and blessed time with our family. It's just been amazing. But anyways, I am out here because we are starting 2024 and I want to get a good plan for what we're going to be canning and planting and things that I need to buy for next year. I was talking to a good friend at work about how I buy in bulk, why I buy in bulk, and how I know how much I need to purchase for the year for storage. So we'll get into that. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about what we have on the shelves. I have some fruit and some peppers and some juice and all the other wonderful things that we've canned. Go back and check my videos. We have soups and sauces, and it's just wonderful to be at this stage in our life and in my pantry journey and be able to just come out here anytime and be able to prepare a meal. This took years to get to, so if you're just starting your pantry journey, don't feel bad that, oh, I just have like 12 jars of sauce in my pantry or whatever, because that's what you've been able to can, or maybe you haven't started at all. Let this be an inspiration to you. Let this encourage you, because there was a point in time that I started with just 6 or 7 jars of stuff and put that on the shelf. These shelves are actually just Costco shelves. We bought an extra set and my husband put extra shelves on each one. They really do support and hold a lot of weight, so they're perfect for jars. And that's what my pantry is. It's just a few shelves and a few buckets of stuff that I use to make meals. So let's get into my plan for building my pantry, restocking my pantry. I was talking to my friend at work about how I plan and I purchase in bulk. So I don't purchase in bulk out of fear. I don't want you to be afraid. I purchase food in bulk and when things are on sale because it saves my family money. On average, I know that we eat pasta about once a week. We have a family of 4 living in the home, so that's about 1 pound of pasta per week, right? There's 52 weeks in a year. In total, we'll use about 52 pounds of pasta in a year. So when I go into it with that mindset of this is what I need to supply for my pantry for the year to feed my family, then when things are on sale and I can get pasta at less than $1 a pound, I buy what I need for the year and I repackage it, because it will last for a very long time, but not in the packaging that it comes in. So saving money and knowing that I have what I need is my motivation to stock my pantry. Same with rice. I know my daughter will eat about 2 cups of rice every single week, and maybe a little bit more than that for the family. So if that's, 1.5 pounds of rice times 52 weeks, then I know I need at least 70 pounds of rice for the year. I just buy what I need when it's on sale and I repackage it for the pantry. Then when we're talking about pasta, right? I know if we're going to eat pasta in some form at least once a week, then I need pasta sauce. So my pasta sauce is down here somewhere. So I need at least 1 jar of pasta sauce per week. Now we probably won't eat just regular pasta with sauce every single week, but I'll need some sort of pasta sauce once a week. So I make a plan to do 50 jars of pasta sauce for the year. I might not need to do 50 jars of pasta sauce every single year because I'll have leftover or we'll do something else. but I know that's approximately how many I need, and I plan for that. So what are some things I'm planning on canning this year coming up? Well, I know that I have a lot of tomatoes left in the freezer that I need to pull out and make sauce out of to make room for next year's garden. Next year's garden, I know that I'm going to plant tomatoes again so that I can make salsa and I can make pasta sauce and I can make sloppy joe sauce or chili base or just tomatoes or maybe tomato jam. That's one of the things I really want to can this year. So I'm going to plant tomatoes so that I have a surplus to be able to do that. And going into January, the end of January, beginning of February for our area is when we start seed starts in the house. So I need to make space in my freezer in anticipation for next year's garden season. So if I know I'm planting tomatoes, then I write down the things that I want to be able to can this year coming up. I want to be able to can pasta sauce, sloppy joe sauce, and chili base, because those are 3 basic things that we eat on a regular basis. And my husband says salsa. We did over 50 jars of salsa this year, but we will can more salsa because we eat a lot of salsa. We do Taco Tuesday a lot in our house. We also will can more candied jalapenos because we eat them, we love them, and we give them for gifts. My daughter, she prefers just pickled peppers. These are not sweet, they're in a sour brine, kind of like pepperoncinis. So she prefers that, so we do those. I need to can some more pineapple, and in January is citrus season. So I plan on doing pineapple and probably some of the little cuties in the jar because we really like those. So those are things I know that I have coming up to can. Also, we canned, my wonderful husband, because I was working, canned 38 jars of turkey stock from the 2 Christmas turkeys that we cooked this year for Christmas dinner. And from those 2 carcasses, we got 38 jars, quart jars of turkey broth that I can use for lots of things. So save your bones because it's like free food. It's awesome. Something I plan on canning, and we'll do a video, is ham stock, as I have several ham bones from Thanksgiving and Christmas and other times that we've eaten ham. So I'm going to can some ham stock, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. It's going to be wonderful and delicious, and we're very excited about that. Also, we need to can onion jam because we're out. So that's going to be something that we do in an upcoming video. So this January, if you are planning a pantry or working on building your own pantry, one of the things I do is I come and look and see what I have. And from what I have, I can determine what I need to do. Something that I never plan on doing again is plums. Like, we love plum jam. It's delicious. I love plums on their own. Delicious. I like dehydrated plums, not specifically freeze-dried plums because they turn really sour. But I do not like canned plums, and I have a bunch of canned plums that I'm going to have to figure out some other use for, because I hate that I spent the time to can them and then we just hate them. But that's a risk you take when you're trying something new. We just won't do it again, and that's okay. It's okay in this journey to learn what you like and what you don't like, and don't be bummed out about it. Just find a way to use it. Even if it's, I'm going to turn it into plum sauce for like Asian dinners or something, or I just drain off the juice, because the juice wasn't bad, it's just the fruit itself I just really don't like. So that's something that we're going to do so that we have space on the shelf for things that we do eat. Also this year I plan on planting green beans. We did amazing with green beans last year. and I'm going to plant green beans again where we had corn. I don't plan on doing corn this year because I don't think for the amount of water and nutrients you need for corn to grow in our soil that we got a large enough harvest to justify all that work. So I'm going to plant green beans where we had corn to build back up our soil. And then this year we didn't plant zucchini in our soil last year just because we ended up with so much insect pressure the year before, so I was giving everything a break. But I do plan on planting zucchini this year because it's one of our favorite things in the garden. In fact, if you were with me for the zucchini salad canning, this is delicious and we love it. I often take a jar to work with me and maybe some bone-in chicken, and I have lunch with my friends, and it's just wonderful. Love it. So I plan on doing a lot more things like zucchini salad, and I need to do more bone-in chicken because it's great to have as a meal starter. Also this year I plan on canning some Mississippi pork roast for quick meals. So I'm making a list and checking off what I plan on doing this year, not only for canning in my pantry, but also in my garden. So, because they're connected. The way I do canning and the way I do planting, they're connected. It's how I stock my pantry. If you don't grow a garden, that's okay. Still make a list of the things that you want to stock in your pantry and the things that you want to try. Even if you're just doing soups for quick meals, easy meals to reduce waste in your kitchen, it is a great way to start. Or if you're just canning beans, can your dry beans because it makes for quicker meals. Yes, they last a very long time in their dry form, but if you're going to eat them and you're going to make sure that you're going through your dry storage, I recommend, highly recommend canning your dry beans. Whether you season them or they're plain, it works out so much better to have them ready to go, especially on a busy work night. When you come home and you have like barbecued chicken going on the grill, it's so easy to open up some baked beans and maybe do some other salad or vegetable, and it's just wonderful to be able to have. But anyways, however you're planning your pantry, ask God for guidance. Make sure that whatever you're doing is not out of fear. I know that just being someone who cans and takes care of their family and has a working pantry is now viewed as being a prepper or whatever. It's just good sense to make sure that you're saving the most money for your family, that they're getting healthy food to eat, and that you are able to provide for them no matter what happens. But it doesn't have to be out of fear. Never out of fear. Do it because you enjoy cooking. Do it because you enjoy saving money. Do it because you like to plan and you don't want to have to go to the grocery store every single other day, okay? However you do it, ask God for guidance. Remember that you don't need to be afraid, and make a plan for this year coming up and how you're going to run your household and your pantry. And write it down. Be so blessed. Know that you're loved and be a blessing to someone else. Happy 2024. It is going to be a great year, no matter what. We are blessed and highly favored. Praise God. I will see you in our next video.